name is Dr. Christina Collins, and I'm an active member of the Harmony Gospel Chapel in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, Jamaica, where I serve as youth president. In 2018, we had the privilege of having Dr. Marlon Robinson as our keynote speaker in our youth conference 2018, entitled at that time, Purity, This is the Will of God. It was taken from 1 Thessalonians 4, verses 3 to 5, where Dr. Robinson spoke on topics such as walking in purity, maintaining your purity, singleness, and how to prepare for marriage, as well as parents, how do you approach your children when it comes to sexual purity. Dr. Robinson was so awesome. God really used him to speak to us, where the word of God was delivered powerful, quick, sharp than any two-edged sword. It was truly dividing asunder soul from spirit, bone from marrow. It was changing thoughts and attitudes. Through Dr. Robinson, God revealed that there truly was a high percentage of teenagers who are engaging in sexual activities and a high number of sexual partners among individuals throughout their lifetime. Now, this was truly shocking to me to hear, and what I loved is how he touched on how teens were also exposed when it came to sex in the world, and how this had impacted their mental, spiritual, and physical health. And he also touched on how parents were failing in their responsibilities to educate their children on God's view on sex and sexual purity, and allowing the world to educate them. But most of all, my favorite was the topic on how to enjoy being single and preparing for marriage. I didn't realize as a young adult single that I'd viewed singleness negatively. I remembered some of his points where singleness is not a curse. It is not an affliction to be cured. It is not punishment. And I feel like a lot of times as young people will feel like singleness is not something good. But he highlighted how it is important for us to use our period of singleness to truly serve God, to grow, and also to prepare for marriage. And I loved the holistic approach to his presentations. He incorporated the Word of God with Christian research, the biopsychosocial views, and it was truly impactful. And not only in my life, but all the persons who came to the presentations. I just loved how he had used key scriptures, Joseph and Mrs. Potiphar. His presentation was beautifully executed, as he has used himself as Joseph and personifying himself as Joseph, I should say, and how in modern world we are Joseph a lot of times, and we have Mrs. Potiphar coming to us every day, and how we should truly depend on our relationship with God through prayer, through fasting. Also, church attendance is very important to avoid isolation. He also stressed the importance of accountability partners. As you know, iron sharpens iron, and I just loved his presentation. And most importantly, I loved when he spoke about, when it came to sexual purity, to exercise self-control. Now, Dr. Robinson is truly a dynamic speaker, and it was evident that God had given him the gift to teach and to truly preach. And we at Harmony Gospel Chapel were truly blessed to have him, and anyone who has the opportunity to hear him speak, truly go and be open to be blessed. He is awesome, and we at Harmony Gospel Chapel is waiting anxiously to see what's next he has to offer, and we're ready for him to come back whenever he wishes. And I thank you. Blessings.